Hello everyone and welcome back to the Netherworld Bibliothèque, where usually I do book reviews, but occasionally I do something else. Today is one of those days where I'm going to do something else. Specifically, I'm going to walk you through a photo shoot that I recently did in St James's Park, London. If you would like to know how I came to choose this location, I made a video all about location scouting, which I will link to at the end of this video. The photographer that I used is Official Hustle Media, and I will link to their page at the bottom of this video. The theme for this video was a witchy woodlands kind of look. So I have a custom-made Morticia Addams costume, which I will be showing you, and I also have a number of revival-style pieces from a company called Collectif. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you the outfits, telling you about the designers, and telling you a little bit about the look that we were going for in each photo. All right, let's get started. Let's start with the Morticia Addams look, made famous by Carolyn Jones in the Black and White Addams Family TV series. My dress was custom made by Maiden Clothing on Etsy, who I will link to in the description section. It's custom made in that it is made to fit your specific measurements. The dress is usually made of black crushed velvet, as you can see in the photos, but it can be made in other colors as well. Of course, I was dressing up as Morticia Addams, so I went with the beautiful crushed black velvet, which reflects the sunlight quite nicely, which you will see in some of these photos. Down at the bottom of the dress, it does have the tentacles, and it is fitted, so you do get that shuffle walk that Morticia has. And under the arms, it does have some mesh material that dangles for some dramatic effects when you lift your arms up. This dress looks great on its own, or you can jazz it up with some accessories if you want, which is what we decided to do for this photo shoot. I've paired this dress with a black waist trainer corset from Black Widow and with a black witch's hat from Wish. This witch's hat comes in a variety of colors, but I decided to go with the classic black because I think I can just match it with more outfits. And I really like that this hat isn't a very tall, pointy witch's hat. It is something a little bit more modest and something that I would feel comfortable wearing day to day with some of my more regular, down-to-earth kind of outfits. Next is the Winona swing dress from Collectif Clothing, or as I like to call it, the Wednesday Addams dress. This is a black dress with an A-line skirt starting at the waist and going to just under the knees, which is keeping with the 1940s, 1950s theme of Collectif Clothing. It has some decent sleeves that end just above the elbow, and it has this really nice white collar, which I think makes this dress really good for black and white combinations. So I like to pair it with some white shoes and a white handbag, and maybe even some white accessories. So as you can see in these photos, I have a little owl brooch and also a little white ghost hairpin. I also really like that this dress has some decent pockets, and indeed a lot of Collectif items have pockets. So I think this is a company that really understands that even women have things to carry and that we don't always want to carry a handbag. So that's one of the many things that I like about Collectif. And you could also see that I have paired this dress with a white petticoat, also from Collectif. This is a separate item from the dress. Collectif do have a number of different petticoats. I've seen red ones, green ones, blue ones, but I decided to just go with white because I think it is easier to match it to a more versatile range of outfits. When I initially contacted Official Hustle Media to do this photo shoot, I had two objectives in mind. Firstly, I wanted to show off my Morticia Addams Halloween costume, and secondly, I wanted to make a mini autumn lookbook of Collectif Clothing looks. However, as you will see, the theme of witchcraft ran through this entire photo shoot, and I decided to call it the Witch of the Woods photo shoot. With this look here, I just wanted to show off some Collectif items and go for like a 1950s housewife kind of look. So I have this velvet skirt that goes to just below the knee. It also has functional pockets, and I paired it with this little green cardigan which has some white trim. However, for a few of the shots, we decided that I should put on the witch's hat and strike a pose, and I thought, hey, this is looking a bit like a witchy housewife, kind of like Samantha from Bewitched. The fourth and final look is also head-to-toe Collectif clothing, and it is somewhat similar to the previous outfit. It maintains the same black velvet skirt, and it still has a cardigan, although this one is plain orange. The main difference is the statement necklace of acorns and leaves. So for this section of the photo shoot, we focused on some close-up portraits to get some facial expression and to get some decent shots of the necklace. In this section, I pretended that I was a sinister witch lurking through the woods, which are her territory, and I spotted the cameraman who was an intruder. So that's some of the emotion that I tried to convey with my expression. And so concludes today's video. Please let me know what you think. Did you like this kind of content, or would you prefer that I just stick to doing book reviews? Also, let me know if you liked these outfits or if you have any items of clothing from either of these brands. I'd be happy to hear all about it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for stopping by, and maybe I will see you next time.